Returns on eBay. We all hate them, but unfortunately, when it comes to reselling, it's a part of business. There are a few different scenarios when it comes to returns on eBay. Here's just one of them. I got these shoes back. The buyer stated that they didn't fit and she wanted to return them. Per my eBay policy, you guys, a buyer is allowed to return the item due to fit, but they are responsible for the return shipping. Never refund the buyer until you receive your item and you have the chance to overlook it to make sure it's in the exact same shape that you sent them in. You don't want to go ahead and refund the buyer right away because they may not send your item back and then you're out the money and your item. Whenever you're sending a refund, you're going to go into your store, click where it says return delivered, then you're going to click refund buyer. Here's where you're going to have the option to decide whether you want to give the buyer back their original shipping. Whenever a buyer returns an item due to fit or no fault of mine, I do not return the original shipping. The buyer is responsible for that. Again, make sure you have that stated in your eBay policy. You can add a return policy under shipping preferences on your eBay selling page. Even if you don't want to allow returns, due to eBay's money back guarantee, you're not going to have a choice in some situations, so it's better to just add a policy where the buyers have to pay to return shipping so you're covered on that end. Sometimes when a buyer wants to refund an item, it's due to the fault of the seller, and in this situation, it was our fault. We sent out this DVD player and apparently it doesn't work like we thought it did. We didn't refund the buyer until we got the item back to double check to make sure it was our DVD player. That is one major scam on eBay, especially when it comes to electronics. People will buy an electronic item and replace it with their old one. Always mark ours with a UV LED pin and it shines only under UV LED light, and so we usually mark it a couple spots and we make sure that it's our electronic. This is our DVD player that we shipped out, so we went ahead and refunded the buyer the total amount, including shipping. If the buyer did try to do a switcheroo, I would contact eBay support through the eBay chat. I've had the most success getting things resolved using eBay chat support.